Sorry for the delay. Welcome to GoG Games Winner Modern Masters 2017 box standard. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny Sunday at Singapore today, but we have some people coming down here to, play it out to try and win prize of Modern Master an entire Modern Masters 2017 box. Right now, round two. No, this is not round one. It's round two. Round two, we have Brian Kong versus Ilham Muliawan all the way from Indonesia. Brian Kong, of course, showing off his very questionable taste in anime girls, wearing that, of course, decking out in that Ram shirt. Seems to be playing Grixis, I think, or Blue Black Control. Ilham from the first round saw him playing 4C Sahili, so nothing too out of the ordinary there. Alright, that's by Love Canal, definitely Grixis control then. So this matchup, I think feels like I don't know, I'm not sure who I favor in this matchup. Feels like if Ilham gets behind way too much and Brian overloads Ilham with card advantage, there's not really much way Ilham can come back from that. But here I think it's going to try and resolve Rogue Refiner. No doubt it's going to resolve, of course. Brian Kong not going to want to waste a counter spell on that. Ilham, not sure why he drew there. So back to Brian. Brian here playing the Grixis control. That's the gear out the top. It's gonna see some action the turn 6, but there he plays a Sunken Hollow. Yep, just passes the turn, leaving out that mana for Glimmer of Genius or another reactive spell, maybe removal or counter spell, perhaps. Hold on a moment. Let me just advertise this stream on Facebook. Oh wait, no, this is not the right stream. Oh my gosh. www.twitch.tv/this. Oh my. Okay, may have been a bit of a mistake here. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah, okay, this is horrible. Someone forgot to log off their Twitch account. Alright, whatever, I'll handle that later. I'll just put it on Facebook first. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, here, Ilham there, going the Oath of Nissa. Play the Oath of Nissa, not sure what he took from that though. MTG Singapore. Oh, it's not for sale. Alright, okay, so whose turn is it? Oh, okay, Brian Kong seems to be down to 13. I'm not sure how that happened. Probably a few hits from some of the conduit. Well, whose turn is it right now? Looks like Ilham's pondering on his options. Oh boy, I can't really see the text from. I can't really see the text, the chat from here. Theater mode. That's not it. Oh, whatever. I'll just concentrate on commenting the game. So Ilham here, what's he gonna play? I think Ilham should probably capitalize on this. Yep, place the Siley Rai into open mana, nonetheless. looks like just 5, not really in Gearhawk territory just yet. But negate or this or what is it called? Disallow, right? Disallow definitely gonna see here. Not wanting the Sahili Rai to resolve to let the scries or the minus effect come into play when the cat comes out. So here's off of Nissa. Nope, just a survive the conduit. When place that, yeah. Okay, so this is where Brian becomes stronger. One thing to know about Ilham's play there, he might have just played the Sahili Rai to bait out the counter spell so that Brian would not have the space to play Glimmer of Genius on his end step, because in this matchup, the more Glimmer of Geniuses Brian plays, the more victory slips out of Ilham's hands. That Glimmer is just that powerful. Digging through 4 cards is no joke, especially when you're playing a control deck and you want the card quality and advantage against this 4C deck. The 4C deck, of course, being able to combo off for an instant kill with Sahili Rai and Felida combo. Brian Kong here looks like he's gonna just play the Torrential Gearhawk to block, and yeah, all according to plan, says Ilham. Gets the Harness Lightning onto the Torrential Gearhawk. So yep, this Harness Lightning does resolve first, then Anticipate. So what Brian needs here is a board wipe of some sorts. Maybe Kozak's Return or Radiant Flames if he has it main board. Otherwise, he's just gonna get beat down by 7 of Conduits. Another thing to know about 4C deck, of course, it's not a one-trick pony deck. It's a mid-range, a very versatile deck. If you can't get the cat combo up, you can form your own army of small creatures to beat your opponent down while controlling the board with Harness Lightning and some other stuff like Chandra as well. Generate that sweet card advantage with Chandra and Sahili. The card quality is scrying and stuff. So over here, Brian seems to be taking 4, I think. It's gonna be taking 4, right? Not really much you can do here. Yeah, okay, so Anticipate is still resolving. So, okay, he took 4, draws a card. Does he see the board wipe? That seems to be a release the Gremlins main board. Very interesting tech from Brian there, anticipating, of course, the Teemo Tower and the Madu Vehicles matchup, but not really going to do that much against the 4C Sahili matchup. I think his best option here might be to play the Goblin Dark Dwellers, Flashbacker removal, get a blocker, but I don't think even then it's going to do much. It's just Ilham's just going to continue piling the pressure, because while you're answering the threats on the board, Ilham still has plays to make on his turn. So really interested to see how Brian is able to come back from this one here. So reaches for the 2 mana, plays Incendiary Flow. That Incendiary Flow, of course, the FNM promo. Okay, exiles the sort of Conduit. Nope. Okay, unable to play his Dark Dwellers because it's 1 mana short. Quite unfortunate, of course. Ilham looks like a Tamio. Yep, Tamio goes onto the field. The thing is, he might be interested in +1ing on both his Servants of Conduits. Drawing 2 extra cards is pretty good here. Pretty sure Brian will have something to say about that. Yeah, but now as it stands, it's pretty bad. Alright, so I'll get the players to... Oh no, the score is not 1-1, so sorry. Score is supposed to be 0-0. Yes. Alright, now we're cooking. Okay, so just get a draw from the Tamio onto the Servant of Conduit. Taps the green, plays Attune with Ether. Thinning out his deck, of course. Very good for him. And also getting the 2 energy, sure to come to use later. If he does run the Etherworks Marvel, or perhaps to power up his Harness Lightning. to handle the next Gearhulk if it ever comes. Right now though, Brian Kong holding up 2 mana. Not sure what he might have. Maybe another Anticipate. Here's Oath of Chandra for Ilham, I mean. So the Oath of Chandra's effect does come. Let's get that card out for our viewers. Alright, so Oath of Chandra here reads, when Oath of Chandra enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to target creature and opponent controls. At the beginning of each end step, if a planeswalker entered the battlefield under your control this turn, Oath of Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent. So it does check for the planeswalker entering the battlefield at the end of the turn, which Tamio did enter, so that's 2 damage to Brian. Of course, here's Oath of Nissa. I think his play for Ilham is quite straightforward here. Just harness lightning the Gearhulk and swing in for the win. Wait, no, he can't. Oh, he doesn't have any creatures. Never mind. But yeah, Gearhulk definitely bound to be an obstacle for Ilham. Let's see if he wants to get rid of it now, though. His hand doesn't seem to be that stacked at all. In fact, don't even think his hand is that good. Okay, so he's just gonna go for the main phase House Lightning while the shields are down for Brian Kong. And he's gonna take up the Tamio. Pretty fair play here. Right, Brian plays the mountain. Brian on 3 here. I'm not sure if Ilham runs shocks. Some decks do mainboard shock as an answer to the other Sahili decks as well as Malu vehicles. Shock does get rid of a few things, not that many things, but mainboard shock from Ilham would be pretty good here. Although then he'll still be 1 damage short, so maybe 2 shocks. That's the good stuff. So Tamio here is gonna be kind of useful, I guess. Can plus Tamio to the Goblin Dark Dwellers to get a card draw, of course. Or he could use Tamio to freeze the Dark Dwellers, tap it down for a turn. Either way, I think it's pretty good. He could, of course, also create a Topter plus Tamio onto the Topter and the Whirler Virtuoso. Double block with both of them and then draw 2 cards. So just gonna go for the freeze play here. Taps down Goblin Dwellers, does not untap on Brian's untap step. Brian draws, that looks like a Harness Lightning. Pretty decent card. Might want to keep that for the combo, I think, but I think you might want to use it here to kill off the Whirler Virtuoso. Oh yeah, that uses it. 3 damage dealt to the Whirler Virtuoso. Will Ilham make any Topters here? Most likely he will just spend all of his energy as much as he can to create Topters. So he creates... seems like... 3 Topters, alright, that's pretty good. And here comes... alright, here comes Release the Gremlins. Oh man, I thought the card was going to be so dead against Ilham, but Ilham made the Topters and gave an opportunity to Brian to make a really big play there. They released the Gremlins. That wasn't not the biggest play, but very huge tempo swing on Brian's side. But of course, leaving Brian tapped out means Ilham is able to do whatever shenanigans he feels like doing. So he's gonna go swinging with the Topter, bring Brian down to round to 2. Sorry. Perhaps Ilham's plan here just going to pack him down with the Topter. For it's like 2 more turns, but I'm pretty sure Brian will have something to say about that. Going to have some removal of some sort, especially after this Glimmer has resolved. Alright, get 2 energies, Christ 2. Looks like fail push. That's definitely fail push. Draws Aruna's Path and Gearhulk. Right, that's pretty good. Yeah, the game looks pretty close here. Brian Kong slowly getting control back of the game, but can he dodge two random damage going for his face? So he's gonna kill off the Tamio, I think. Yep. So all Ilham actually needs here is to play a Planeswalker, and Brian actually just did. Oh, of course, that's the shot from Ilham. Didn't think Ilham would. Just the laughter from both players. Didn't think Ilham would mainboard the shock, but yeah, he did, anticipating the Maru vehicles and the mirror matches. He didn't really expect it to be good in this matchup where he'll deal the last 2 damage, of course. Brian maybe shouldn't have tapped out there, really not sure. But yeah, pretty close game, pretty exciting. Can't wait to see what the next game has in store for us. Brian, let's talk about sideboard options here. Brian playing Grixis Control. Probably gonna bring in more board wipes and Ilham. Uh, Probably gonna bring in some counter spells, some dispels and negates probably. Release the Gremlin is also an option for as an answer to the Torrential Gearhulk. Not sure if he's looking at that at the moment. Thinking about walking ballistas. Let's see what Brian Kong has. Looks like yeah, he needs expertise. Okay, I'm not. I don't. Looks, I can't see I can't see the cards in his hand, but the Glinsis Siphoner. Yeah, it's Glinsis Siphoner. All right. Do hold a moment. I'm gonna leave the room for a bit. Get some information on how to log into the Twitch account. Hold on. And we're back to the game. So sorry guys, I had to get the login details to a Twitch account. Oh, burp. Alright. So post side this is game 2. Brian Kong versus Ilham Muliawan. Let's update the score first. Uh, Game 1 we saw a very shocking victory from Ilham. Don't mind the pun. Ilham seems to be keeping here. Not sure if Brian wants to keep as well. Looking at his hand, looks very land light, or maybe a bit awkward for him. So it's gonna mulligan to 6. Right, Ilham's hand looks pretty good. I saw a glimpse of the combo itself, a natural turn 3 cat, turn 3 Sahili into turn 4 cat. It's a pretty good hand, but no doubt, of course, Ilham will try to play around Brian's removal and counter spell. So he might want to just hold on to the combo and wait until Brian taps out, and then just go for it. So Brian here going down to 6, pretty bad for him, especially since he's going first. Being behind on 2 cards is quite bad. I say 2 of course because Ilham will draw a card on his turn. Here's his hand. Looks like he has some lands. I guess that's okay. So I'm gonna keep this Scry top. Scry bottom. Alright, cool. So here, Brian Kong gonna lead off with the Smoldering Marsh past the turn. Ilham draws, that's another cat. Plays the Ether Hub, uses the energy to make green and play the Oath of Nissa. Looks at the top 3, looks like land, Chandra, and Attune. He might want to take the land here instead of the Chandra if he's light on lands in his hand. Which it looks like he is. He might actually be forced to take the Inspiring Vantage here. Yep, Inspiring Vantage. And it's gonna pass the turn. So Brian untaps, draws. There's a Goblin Dark Dweller. Not very useful at this point of the game, especially if Ilham's gonna go off really soon. Presenting Spy Bluff Canal and passes the turn. Okay, Brian there not having a turn to anticipate, so a little bit behind. Plays an Evolving Wilds. Okay, this might be a signal for Ilham to just play the Sahili Rai, or unless he's trying to play around the Negate. But if you are Ilham, like all the good players normally just try to play around. Which, well, if I was Ilham, I'd tell him it's not every day he has a Negate. So I'll just go for it. Pretty bad play, of course. What's this? Oops. Oh, I forgot to transition this. My bad. Super X Fiora Master 18. Yes, people do tend to come to events with a bigger prize pool. So first place in this event will get a whole box of Modern Masters 2017. Also attracting some really skilled players. You see Faisal, who qualified from the Pro Tour from our last RPTQ, and also his opponent during that time, Lucas Wong, also a very good player. We have quite a bit of good players here. Unfortunately, not many other players turn out today. We only have 14 players, so it'll be a 4-round Swiss cut into top 4. And Brian draws here. Okay, so Ilham goes for the Sahili. And yeah, true enough, does get negated by Brian. But being stuck on 3 lands, not really good for him. Just drew a Servant of the Conduit. I think he might want to play the Rogue Refiner. Or play a Servant to accelerate his mana. Okay, nope, goes for the Rogue Refiner, of course. Wanna gain 2 energy and draw a card. Sees a Botanical Sanctum. Potier 1084 says, "Ew, Ilham playing 4C." Yeah, kind of ew. Ilham playing a degenerate deck. Quite sad. Saded. Why is Ilham do this to us, man? It's truly one of the greatest tragedies of our generation. So Rogue Refiner here. Not sure what's happening. Alright. Not sure what happened there. So he draws a card. Maybe Ilham tried to play a land when he already did play a land. Okay, so Ilham untaps. Draws. Oh, looks like another Botego Sanctum. Okay, so one thing he does have is 2 cats, but no Sahili. Well, an option here would be to play the cat and blink the Oath of Nissa to get its effect again. But not really optimal play here, I think, as he will want to leave up mana negate for some shenanigans he might have, like Glimmer of Genius. Definitely want to counter that Glimmer of Genius to prevent Brian from getting that super hand advantage. So here's Glimmer of Genius. Will Ilham go with the negate? No, says Ilham. Just let him resolve it. Okay. Perhaps saving the negate for the combo. Most likely his mindset. So here's Feather Guardian. When Feather Guardian enters the battlefield, you may exile another target permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So this card, very potent. The enabler of this deck, of course, being able to blink out Oath of Nissas and Oath of Chandras, even the Rogue Refiner, and some other cards which enter the battlefield effect, even lands if need be, to generate more advantage. But the main reason is in the deck, of course, is for the Sahili Rai combo. Sahili Rai copies the cat, cat comes in, blinks Sahili Rai, and Sahili Rai copies the cat again, does this like a million times to deal infinite damage. So yeah, pretty good card. Not surprised it wasn't banned though in the last the BNR list. Ilham draws. Okay, not sure what he drew. The art's a bit weird from this angle, but I'm sure we'll see in a moment. As Ilham goes in for damage, 5 damage swinging here. Not really much Brian can do here except for Hunter's Lightning, one of them. Yep, Hunter's Lightning goes onto the Rogue Refiner, gains some energy, and goes back to 15 life. Okay. Ilham here tapping 3. Playing a Tyler Striker. Alright, so that's the card he drew. Tyler Striker, very good against the control deck. If the control doesn't have an answer to this, doesn't have a counter spell to this, guarantees at least 1 clue. And if it sticks on the field, the clues just keep stacking up, and eventually Tyler Striker is going to go big. But Brian does have the Hunter's Lightning to get rid of the Tyler Striker. Oh, but Ilham, that's what the negate's for. That's what the negate is for, to protect the Tyler Striker. So, yeah, pretty good play by Ilham there. Very patient on the negate. Negating the Glimmer of negating the Glimmer of Genius still wouldn't be a bad play, but he wants to develop his state even more. That he wants to stop Brian's own development. So, yep, pretty good play by Ilham there. Definitely gonna see another clue from the Tyler Striker. Not sure if Brian's gonna answer to the Tyler Striker at this point though, in his main phase. So it looks like he's gonna go for 3 and go with Unlicensed Disintegration onto Tyler Striker. Alright. Yep, doing it on his turn, so Ilham doesn't get that extra clue from the land. Okay, so untaps the Servant of Conduit, draws into a Whirler Virtuoso. Alright, first things first, just being the Servant of Conduit. Might be tempted to play the Whirler Virtuoso here. Very good card, especially against control deck. Very effectively able to 2-for-1 here, because it's able to create so much stop dust, especially with the amount of energy he's stacking out right now. Of course, the energy being one of the sub-themes of this deck. Ether Hub, very good mana fixer in his deck, since the deck does run 4 colors. Let's see here. What do I sound like? It sounds sad, Alfian. I'm always sad, po. I'm always sad, po. I'm always sad, man. Back to the game, man. So, yeah. Alright, so it's still Ilham's turn. Plays the Ether Hub. Goes up to 7. Plays Feather Guardian. Alright, so it's gonna blink the... Oh, yeah, blinking the Oath of Nissa, alright. So sees, Dispel, Chandra, and Forest. Takes the Chandra out. Yeah, Chandra also plays, of course, in general, pretty good against the control deck. A lot of Ilham's cards are good against control deck, but Brian also has good cards such as Radiant Flames, Kozak's Return, even Torrential Guildhawk, of course, being one of the best cards in the control deck. The the card printed in Color Dash really enabled lots of control shells to rise up from the ashes. Question now is if does he want to play it main phase? Alright, so he does play it main phase. Takes the Unlicensed Disintegration, disintegrates the Felida Guardian, leaves it off to Ilham, taps, draws another Sum of Conduit. Alright, so now that Brian's shields are down, might Ilham be tempted to just play the Chandra here? Does not have combo in his hand, but Brian doesn't know it. Brian just played the Torrential Guildhawk. Just played the Torrential Guildhawk, hoping Ilham didn't have the combo. Very brave of Brian. So brave, so strong. That's another Felida Guardian. Gonna blink the Oath of Nissa. Sees the next tree. Can't find a Sahili Rai. Does see another Chandra though. I don't think he wants another Chandra. Alright. Ilham here. Gonna take that. Tireless Tracker. Alright, it's pretty good. Puts in his hand. Doesn't have any lands to trigger the landfall effect of the Tireless Tracker though, so not looking to be the best right now, but still gonna play it, I think. Or is he gonna play the Will of Virtuoso? I'm really in favor of playing the Will of Virtuoso here because it's quite evident that Brian does not have a board wipe, because if he had a board wipe, he would have played it much earlier. So Will of Virtuoso, create top tiers and start pressuring Brian's life total. Not sure what he has in mind here. So okay, yeah, let's go for the Will of Virtuoso. Being able to create 3 top tiers, giving a decent clock, I guess. That's Brian's Radiant Flames, of course, top decking that answer. So Brian might want to bait Ilham into creating the top tiers, but Ilham, no doubt, it's a very good player, might be able to play around the fact that Brian might have a Radiant Flames in hand. Potier says, I think he should have just forget about the combo and went for the beatdown. Yes, exactly. I'm totally in agreement with you, Po. The beatdown here definitely looking really good. If he focused on the Will of Virtuoso earlier, the beatdown plan, Brian's life total might be in a bit more pressure, causing him to make slightly more awkward plays. But here comes the Goblin Dark Dwellers, taking out the Felida Guardian with the Harness Lightning. Okay, so Ilham creates 2 top tiers here, leaving up 4 energy. Ilham's turn, untaps, draws. Let's play another Volcanical Sanctum. Play here might be to play Chandra. Chandra, kill the Dark Dwellers and swing in with the top tiers. All Brian has untapped is a single black red land. No blue untapped, so no counters available there. Alright, so swings in with the Rogue Refiner and the 2 top tiers. Not sure why he went for the Rogue Refiner there. Maybe he'll show us in a second. Okay, taps 4, goes for Chandra. Torch of Defiance. Okay. So that's Natural Obsolescence on Ilham's hand. So minuses onto the Goblin Dark Dweller. Right, so let's bring up Chandra for you guys over here. Chandra. Torch of Defiance. Soft. Right, so Chandra Torch of Defiance reads, exile top card of your library, you may cast that card. If you don't, Torch of Defiance deals 2 damage to each opponent, another +1 add 2 red, -3 is deals 4 to target creature, and the emblem, of course, cast a spell, emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player. So yeah, Ilham there really unfortunate loses his board to a Radiant Flames. Is that natural obsolescence in his hand? If it is, he might really want to play it right now. Alright, that's Sahili Rai. Must be kicking himself in the knee right now, not saving the Felida Guardian for the Sahili Rai. Leaving it vulnerable, of course, to Brian's many removal. So Ilham, okay, plays the Servant of Conduit, passes the turn. Rest Ruinous Path for Brian. I think this might be the point of the game where Brian just outvalues Ilham with his 2-for-1s in terms of Torrential Gearhulk and Goblin Dark Dwellers, slowly gaining back control of the game. Not sure what Ilham can do right now besides top decking another Felida Guardian, or maybe an Oath into a Felida Guardian. But Brian also has the Disallow and a Glimmer of Geniuses in his hand. Oh, that's also confirm suspicions. That's pretty good card. So gains one, draws Ether Hub. Not the most optimal draw for Ilham right now. Okay, goes on with Ether Hub, gets an additional energy, passes the turn. Alright, Brian taps 4, goes for Glimmer of Genius, alright, says Ilham. Gains 2 energy, scries the top 2, what will he get? Torrential Gearhulk and Disallow, alright. This is definitely very good. I think he puts the Disallow at the bottom. No, he puts the Disallow at the top, alright. So he puts down the Torrential Gearhulk, very interesting here. Would have kept both of them. Maybe perhaps trying to play around the constraints of his mana so he can Disallow and Glimmer again as a play. So going in for 5 damage with the Torrential Gearhulk here. Yeah, Ilham not looking very good at this point. The excess of lands Ilham has been drawing also not really helping him as compared to Brian's just 6 lands. Oh, 7 lands I mean. So here comes Glintsleeve Siphoner. Gonna draw him a card every turn at the cost of 2 energy. Oh man, that's a negate for Ilham. Not very useful for him at this point. Brian Kong holding on to 2 counter spells though. So right at this point he can only play 1 because he only has 2 islands or 2 blue sources, and Ilham's just gonna respond to that with a negate. So I think what Ilham is hoping for here is negate the counter spell, draw a card, and praise Felida Guardian. Oh no, he should have scried first, I think. Yeah, bit of a mistake from Ilham here. Scry. Okay, +1 scry. Okay, nothing up there. It passes the turn. So there was something up there. Yeah, definitely a bit of a step up by Ilham there. Scrying he should probably scry before playing the Rogue Refiner, because if he scries and sees something good, he will shift it to he will keep it on top and then draw it with the Rogue Refiner. Otherwise, he could just put it at the bottom and draw another card with the Rogue Refiner, effectively digging 2 cards deeper into his deck for the Felida Guardian. So yeah, maybe he just forgot about it. Minor slip-ups here do happen here and there. Brian does use the Glimmer of Genius, sees 2 cards and just takes the 2 cards. Alright. Okay, draws into a Fatal Push. Plays the land. Not looking the best right now. Brian plays the land. It's gonna go for a awakened Ruinous Path. Gonna be met with a negate here. Nothing much Brian Kong can do about that. It's just yeah, he's gonna be tapped out of mana though. So does lose to a random cat off the top. Or will he? Taps 1 red and Phil pushes the Servant of the Conduit. Alright, that's fair. Swings in with both creatures towards Ilham. Okay, so Ilham I think might be forced to block the Gearhulk here. Unless, yeah, it's forced to block Gearhulk here. Not being able to block the Glitter Siphon, of course, because it has Menace. So this better be a cat. Nope, it looks like a Harness Lightning. So Scry with the Sahili. Goes to the top. Nope, it goes to the bottom. Looks like I'm gonna play the Harness Lightning main phase, of course, to avoid the counter spell, killing off the Torrential Gearhulk. Ilham goes down to 6 energy. Alright. Brian Kong draws. Looks like Ether Hub. Okay, taps 4. Oh, taps 7. Goes for the Ruinous Path. Awakens that. Yep, goes in for the win. Alright, good job. Good job, Brian Kong. Did it. 1-1 tied between Brian and Ilham. We're gonna go to game 3 here. Very excited to see how this turns out though. Ilham definitely played slightly off form there. Made a few slip ups that could have maybe given him a bit more value in his play. Too greedy with removal. Perhaps. All right, I'm gonna change this screen back to normal screen, and I'm gonna quickly tell the players to please use the big dice, the big foam die for the planeswalkers. Hold on. All right, so sorry to leave you guys hanging. I'm back. Uh, back of course. Oh, okay. They quickly started the game 3 already. Ilham goes with the classic Forest into Oath of Nissa play. Very potent play. Sees 3 cards. Looks like gonna take a Tyler Striker. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Bit of air coming out. Oh wow. That was a really good lunch. Okay, so back to Brian Kong. Say nothing much for him at the moment. Ilham presents his band colors. Does he? Okay, definitely doesn't have Sahili Rai on this turn. Oh, okay, he does have Sahili Rai. Of course, making use of the passive effect of Oath of Nissa to so that Sahili Rai, so that planeswalkers come in with any combination of colors. So pretty good. Brian Kong draws that, looks like another land, places Spybluff Canals and passes. The question here is, does he have any response to the Feather Guardian? Is he gonna go for it? Okay, he's not gonna go for it. Very wise play. Oh no, he still might go for it. Yeah, my bad. Question here is, will he go for it? Alright, seems not. He goes for the Rogue Refiner. Rogue Refiner, okay, gonna get 2, draws card, Servant of Conduit, alright. Seems like it's gonna pass the turn there. Nope, it's gonna meet a nicer disintegration. Of course, no problem for Ilham there, as he does want to take out as much removal as he can from Brian to successfully resolve his Feather Guardian. So picks at the top card. Alright, not a land. Not a land he wants. Okay, so it's probably gonna play the Rogue Refiner here. Get more energy and draw a card. Digging really that sucks for him. Draws another Hana's Lightning. Digging so deep for that 4th land so he can try and get the combo off, but such a struggle. Brian, looking at the ulti for Sahili there, not really a not really a relevant ulti in this matchup, I think, or this deck rather. So Ilham taps and draws. Oh, that's Chandra. Oh man, things not looking really good for him right now. Stuck on 3 lands. The game's gonna slowly get out of his reach if this keeps up. Okay, so I think he sees a land off the top. Swings in with the Rogue Refiner. Okay. I pass the turn, I think. Oh, it's going. I think he might need to discard here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it definitely needs to go to discard step. Discard one. So if he has 8 cards. Oh no, okay. Plays the Servant of Conduit. That's pretty good. Does it resolve though? Yep, of course. Up to energy, being able to tap for mana. Oh, that meets a fail push. Okay, so draws. That's a glimmer of genius. All right. So will Brian here tap out, or does Brian have an answer to? Brian has an answer to the cat here. Okay, he does have torrential Gearhulk. So if Ilham recklessly goes for the cat combo, Brian can easily just gonna play the torrential Gearhulk and respond with unlicensed disintegration onto the Feather Guardian. But Ilham probably just gonna slowly beat Brian down, bit by bit, playing the cat in the last possible moment. So one possible player, he could play the Chandra to bait out the torrential Gearhulk plus removal thing. Oh no, he can't even. Okay, so he plays Chandra here. Brian plays the torrential Gearhulk, and oh okay, Ilham just passes the turn. Okay, it's quite interesting. I would have expected him to at least play his spells. I think he's just gonna play negate here, negating the unlicensed disintegration. All right, yeah. Saving his Sahili Rai, of course. Steps 3 goes for the disintegration. Deals 3 to Sahili, goes down to 5. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Sahili bites the dust there. Ilham draws. Let's negate. Okay, at least he does have Harness Light in his hand though, but he can't cast it onto the Retro Gearhulk. Okay, so plays the Chandra. Goes to 5. Then Harness Lightning. Because Chandra's +1, she does have a +1 option that gives access to 2 red mana. So Harness Lightning here is going to kill the Torrential Gearhulk, no doubt. Well, okay. That's Glimmer of Genius for Brian. Realizing that Ilham's not going to do anything else, so just go for Glimmer of Genius. Sees Disallow and Ether Hub. Might be interested in taking both actually. Or maybe just a Disallow. Alright, time is up for the round. So I wonder if the judges I wonder if the people on the floor know that time is up. I have to go call time. How you go? How you go, Matthew? Oh boy. Alright. So sorry. Yeah, time has been called. His turn 0 right now for whoever's playing. So Ilham does goes for 2 mana here. 2 red. And he's gonna play the cat. Alright. Okay, it's going to go for Cat. Oh, no, disallow. Alright, pretty unfortunate here. Could have blinked the land to go for Sahili Rai, but I don't think he even has it in his hand. Yeah, he's trying to go for a bluff or something. But he does have, of course, the negate, so he just can just negate that to resolve his Feather Guardian to blink the Oath of Nissa, try to get Sahili Rai to his hand, and maybe play it next turn. Quite a quite interesting choice. Interesting bunch of choices that both players have to make here. Definitely not a one-sided game we are seeing. Nope, there's no Sahili. But he's gonna take a Spy Bluff Cornell. Does dig 3 cards deeper though, so might be a Sahili next turn. Right, this turn 1 for Brian. Sees a Runer's Path, I think. Runer's Path might come out to kill the Feather Guardian. Yep, so it is turn 1. Alright, so the Goblin Dark Dweller hits the field here. Disintegration goes on to the Feather Guardian. Board's really empty for Ilham right now. But Brian is tapped out, so I'm free to resolve whatever he wants. Only has 1 card in hand. This is turn 3, of course. Looks like it's going to be it's going to be a draw here. Shows Tireless Striker and some of Conduit. Brian draws. Okay, passes the turn. Back to Ilham here. Draws, sees Oath of Nissa. Not really gonna help him here. Yeah, goes and plays the Oath, I think. Should be playing the Oath, right? Yep, goes for the Oath. Looks at top 3. Sees nope. Add insult to injury. Nothing. Get Ether Heart. All to the bottom. Who's this? Okay, so Ilham just vomits his entire board onto the field here. Vomits his entire hand onto the field here. So okay, just passes the turn, I think. Right, goes to 3. Plays another Tireless Striker, alright. Passes the turn. Okay, so this is gonna be the last turn, I think, for Brian. Let's just stop. Unless it's a board wipe, don't think it's gonna do much. So top. Okay, Glint Sleeve Siphoner gets energy. Alright, no, this is the last turn. Okay. So cracks a clue. Prays very hard, Ilham. Ilham is gonna pray very hard here. Removal? Nope, that's just a tune to Ether. Alright, draw. Rogue Refiner. Alright, it's not that good. So Ilham could could play a land, create a clue, and pump both the creatures, but Brian does have, of course, have a Wandering Fumarole and cards in hand, along with untapped mana. It's quite a situation here. Yeah, okay, so goes for the green, plays Attune with Ether. Gets get something, of course, but I'm not sure how he's gonna win here. If it's a play the mountain, get the clue, crack the clue, pumps both his strikers. Okay. Oh, gets 2 clues. All right. He's gonna crack 1. Of course, I forgot that playing 1 land gives you 2 clues because of Tireless Striker. Cracks. No, I think he might be going for the Harness Lightning here. Harness Lightning onto the Dark Dwellers. Oh, that's gonna resolve. All right. So maybe indicating to Ilham here that he does not have any counter spell. So if he has another removal or maybe a way to sneak in damage, he might be in for a game here. Does he have another Harness Lightning? Right, goes jams to the entire team. So block. So before blockers, says Ilham, he's gonna Harness Lightning your Fumarole. Alright, crack the clue. Takes 5 plus 2. That's 7. Yeah. Alright, 7 damage. Draw a card. It's not shock. And pass the turn. Alright. So it looks like a draw. Yep, looks like a draw. Alright, not sure what happened there, but yeah, do stay tuned a bit for round 3 is probably gonna start in like 5 minutes or so. I'll set up some stuff and I'll be right back. Gotta leave the camera on.
Start your journey on the GoG Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice